So, chosen one, I don't expect all of you to understand this video, okay? There is some of you guys who know what time it is. You're on your journey, and you will come to the awareness that every step of the way as you ascend, you will keep on experiencing different timelines. Now this thing is a bit noisy. This is the selfie stick, the one I use for the camera. But this is a short video, so we don't need it. And what really happens is that every moment you ascend, you continue experiencing a different timeline. So there's a very big shift, like in consciousness, okay? In your own consciousness, personal consciousness. So sometimes you might wake up, let me say, and you have a completely different experience from the one you had yesterday. Are you guys following? So it will be a different one. The one tomorrow will be a different one. And you will see now you're starting to experience different timelines along your journey. And there is something which are not even making sense. Let me give you an example. You wake up one day, you open your phone. And for some reason you start hearing or seeing a certain type of music, okay? There is a certain type of videos you're seeing, and those videos can keep on going on for the whole day, okay? It could be a song you will hear. You can do every video you watch, you hear that song in the background, or you hear somebody on the street singing that song. It could be sometimes you start running into, let me say, junkies. It looks like there are junkies everywhere. They are popping out of the blue. You don't know where they're coming from. It could be sometimes you wake up and you take a walk in the park and you start to see certain type of birds showing up. For some mysterious reason, there is a specific type of birds that are showing up out of the blue. You don't understand where they're coming from. Sometimes it can happen also that you can move to a timeline where you will see your phone is ringing and people are telling you the same message. Maybe it's like, for example, a promotion. Everybody else is calling you on your phone. Everybody wants to promote something, a product. Sometimes it can be, let's say, you're out there doing your thing and you start running into people and everybody seems to be wearing a black jacket or maybe a purple jacket, or maybe you start to see people everywhere wearing yellow jackets. Or sometimes you start to see a certain race of people. Everybody you meet is Asian. And you're thinking that, what's going on here? Why is everybody? You don't understand why you're having that experience whereby you're just running into all the people you meet is Asians. Everybody you see is wearing a black jacket. Everybody you see is wearing a yellow jacket. You don't understand what is going on. And sometimes even the weird one happens when, let's say for example, everything is quiet, you know? Everything is quiet. There's no noise. You're out there. It's like you can see people in a distance, you know? In a few meters away, few feet away, you can see them out there doing their own thing. But as you start walking towards them, you realize that they have left. Okay, you might see somebody in the distance, for example, and you start walking. Maybe you're walking towards their direction, I could say. And for some mysterious reason, as you start approaching those guys, for some reason, they have left. When you approach closer to them, you're going to now see them in a different side, opposite side or the other side. And it's like, a few minutes ago, they were sitting here. Now you've appeared in this place. They seem to have moved somewhere else. So these are the things which start showing you that we are living in a simulation, okay? This whole thing is a simulation. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and the energy, especially post-awakening, that energy will be different. You'll be having a lot of these experiences whereby you start to see the reality that you call reality in front of you starting to shift, up and down. And it's going to take a lot of time to understand this. It will take a lot of time. So for me, back in the days, I thought that, what was going on here? Was something wrong? Was I seeing things? What was up? I couldn't figure out what was happening. So there's a time I woke up and those early days. So I had these phones, these phones, those smartphones which they have got the covers. The cases, they are like flaps. You can open this flap, opens and closes. So I opened this flap to start the video, and I see on my phone there was a picture of the moon, There was the moon just there. The phone was off, and on the phone there was a picture of the moon. And I was looking at it, what is going on? I thought, is something with the light or what? The weather was okay, no problem at all. And there's the moon on my phone. And in a few minutes it was gone. Another time I was sitting next to a stream. What do they call it? Those little ponds. And I see these streams of light hitting the surface of the water, very rapidly, and they would move in different directions. Actually, I did a video about that in those days. So this awakening journey, chosen ones, it will show you that we're living in a simulation, all these things you see out here. It's all a simulation, So there's nothing really real out here. But as you keep on ascending, it starts making a lot of sense, because now you can have these experiences, you can see things. You might even try to understand those things, what is going on. And it doesn't really much shock you anymore, So every now and then you will be skipping timelines. Is the aim of this video. You will be usually skipping timelines from one timeline to another. And on those particular timelines, you will have sometimes paranormal, sometimes weird, sometimes unexplainable experiences of the things and the people that you'll be usually seeing around you, okay? So I know that there's some of you who understand what I'm saying. I know sometimes these things is very, these topics is not for every mind. It's just a few specific minds who can grasp what I'm talking about here. If you know what I'm talking about, let us know in the comment section below. You know that I do love and appreciate your support, guys. Please book a session, donate or support my channel if you want to. All the things you need, you will find them in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Desamo signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.